on the world stage every time we're online. We've got this incredible tool to project what Canada is, what advantages Canada has as a trading partner, as a nation with the values that we represent.
Hi, I'm Coughlin. I'm the Senior Trade Commissioner at the Canadian Embassy in Caracas, and I'm in charge of implementation of the TCS social media project mission-wide.
I'm Ben Rowswell. I'm the ambassador here in Caracas, but also a long-time advocate of using social media.
Caracas is one of 20-some missions participating, and we were actively involved in this. This has been a mission-wide endeavor.
I was excited about this pilot project on the use of social media because I think it's exactly what the department and our embassies need to do right now. We've moved into a second phase as a department ever since Minister Baird's speeches in Silicon Valley earlier in 2014 that we are in the business of using social media for the work that we do in the Department of Foreign Affairs, Trade and Development. How do we work that into our day-to-day work in a place like this in Caracas? And this is where this pilot project is helping us. We are sharing our experiences in Caracas, and we're benefiting from the experiences that our other embassies are sharing with us. By February, I think we had just started our first Twitter account. 5 months later, and it's amazing how far we've come in that time. We now have over 2,000 followers on Twitter. We're really active on LinkedIn. We're just starting a YouTube channel. We're starting to submit more and more videos so that you've got that more dynamic content. We're thinking about Facebook. It's all come together extremely quickly. At the management level, some of the decisions that I've taken in incorporating social media in its everyday work were two. So the first is reflecting it in our performance agreement so that it's clear that this is our job. The second is that we have created a committee. We have a really dynamic social media committee that Coughlin chairs, but that includes every single part of this embassy. There's quite a lot of enthusiasm for the work of the embassy online.
In July, doing our first social media interactive event with the presence of Vice Minister Morrison. They chose the topic of human rights. We did a great event. We created a hashtag called Se Habla Derechos Humanos. The hashtag were mentioned more than 5.7 million times, and we reached more than 1.4 million people with that hashtag, and in 48 hours that we promoted the event.
From having no Twitter to each one having accounts on both platforms and regularly tweeting, at minimum on a weekly basis in the case of Twitter. And on LinkedIn, we're going to be looking at having the trade commissioners on a sector-by-sector basis go into the system, identify key discussion groups that they can join, and if they don't exist on the topic of interest, they can create them. We want to be able to go into those groups, share our expertise that can benefit Canadian clients as well as inform local trade contacts. We look at LinkedIn as a potential funnel for new clients and therefore potentially getting new service requests, business leads, investment leads, which ultimately, after working on those, will translate into success stories. The focus for the next month is to develop a social media action plan that will guide our efforts in Caracas for the next month. This action plan will guide us in terms of our next steps for Twitter, for the launch of new Facebook accounts, Google+, YouTube, and Google Hangouts. It's been a real multi-program team effort. A lot of people pulling their weight, and so far we're really impressed with the results, and we look forward to a lot more in the next year.
We can actually do a better job as trade commissioners using social media. It's actually a way of being more effective at our core business.